What is up, guys? This is TheGreatWall back at again with another video. Today we are here with another rebuild, and today we are using the Texas Rangers. And I know what you're thinking, Mr. GreatWall, sir, what are you going to be doing today? Well, Mr. Viewer or Mrs. Viewer or Miss or any other pronouns, today we are going to be doing the Everything is Bigger in Texas challenge. So if you guys don't know, one of the biggest phrases you'll hear is everything's bigger in Texas. Simple, because they like their stakes are huge, their everything they do is huge. So for today's video, we are going to be doing players that are 235 pounds or heavier, because I looked it up. The average MLB weight, I'm pretty sure it said, was like 205 or somewhere in that region. So we are going to be going about 20 pounds 30 pounds heavier than the average. So for instance, I can't use like Nathan Eovaldi, can't use Corey Seager, but I can use a guy like Robert Garcia. I can use a guy like Danny Jansen. I can use a guy like Kumar Rocker, and so on and so forth, because their weights are 235 or higher. So with that being said, we're gonna go ahead. This might be tough because a lot of the guys that we can get are mainly pitchers. So the hitting side might be a little bit sketchy, but we'll be able to get it done. So if you guys like this idea, if you guys like this video, just leave a like and subscribe. It means a lot to me and my editor. We're getting closer and closer to our goal of 500. I think we're about 10 away at the time I'm recording this. So that would be a huge milestone to hit for us. I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but we've been doing this for a while and it would mean a lot to us. So if you could leave a like and subscribe, that would be awesome. If not, it's no big deal. I hope you guys enjoy the video. All right, we're going to make a huge trade. We're going to trade away Corey Seager for Carlos Rodon and David Bednar. As you can see, both of these guys are above 235 pounds. So yeah, two great pitchers that we're going to add to the team. Hopefully we can win this sooner rather than later, because Rodon is getting older as well as Bednar. But yeah, I think this is a good move for us. All right, we make a huge trade. We're going to get Tarek Skubal and Brant Herter for Mackenzie Gore, Wyatt Langford, Josh Young, and Jake Berger. This is a huge deal. Obviously, 240 on Scoobs. Brant Herter coming in at 250. None of these guys were heavy enough. As you can see, Wyatt Langford was close, but not enough. And then Jake Berger also very close, but not enough. So we're going to get two great one phenomenal pitcher, one okay pitcher. I think this is going to be really good for us. I mean, our starting rotation is looking decent already. So yeah, I think we might actually have a shot at doing this quickly. All right, we do give up a lot, but we're going to give up Josh Smith and Jordan Montgomery for Felix Bautista. Another arm that we can use, so we'll take it. All right, so we give up a lot. I mean, I probably don't have to give up all this, but we're going to get Bailey Ober for Cameron Cawley, Chris Martin, and Jonah Bride. Yeah, Bailey Ober, as you know. All right, we're going to get Brian Baker. We're going to give up Justin Foscue and Kyle Higashioka. I don't know why they're saying that they absolutely fleeced this one. I don't really think they did, but yeah, we'll take Brian Baker. Here you see, 235 on the dot, actually, so we'll take that. All right, we're gonna make a huge deal, and I know you guys are probably gonna be like, well, you overpaid a lot. He's a 94 overall. Jacob deGrom is normally like in 85 by the All-Star break. He falls off the cliff immediately. So we're gonna trade him and Jose Corniel for Brandon Woodruff, who is 241. Brandon Woodruff, also a guy who sometimes falls off, but we're hoping that this time he doesn't. So yeah, our starting rotation's complete. I think it's a decent one, so yeah, now I think we legitimately need just two more bullpen arms, and I think we're good to go. All right, we're going to make a solid deal. We're going to trade Jack Leiter and Michael Hellman for Matt Swanson. Yeah, good relief pitcher. He should do pretty well for us. At least that's obviously what we're hoping. All right, we do make this trade. I didn't think it was going to go through. We're going to trade Nathan Eovaldi for O'Neal Cruz. We're not going to find too many outfielders. We're also not going to find too many shortstops. So he's either going to be in the outfield or at shortstop or at third, because he has a cannon of an arm. But we'll figure it out. He probably will end up at shortstop, if I had to guess, but we'll see. We'll see. All right, we're going to make another big trade. We're going to get Vinny Pasquantino for Evan Carter. As you can see, 245. Evan Carter's not as much as I would like to have Evan Carter. He's a beast. We're going to trade him for Vinny, and I think this should play well for us. Vinny normally develops pretty well. He normally does well, so yeah. All right, another big deal. We're going to get Rafael Devers, who is 235 on the dot, for Brandon Nimmo, who is not, and this David Davalillo guy. So yeah, hopefully Devers can help us out here. He will actually probably be our third baseman. O'Neal Cruz will probably end up at shortstop or in the outfield, like I said. So yeah, I think Devers should be able to help us out here. All right, we give up a lot, but we're going to get Wilson Contreras for Alejandro Osuna, Ezekiel Duran, Emiliano Teodo, and Nabil Crismat. Yeah, 240. He plays. He, honestly, I'm not sure where he's going to be right now. Might be our current DH. Who knows? Might end up catching. We'll find out. We'll figure out a spot for him. All right, we're going to make a huge trade. We're going to get Vladimir Guerrero Jr. for Sebastian Walcott, Jock Peterson, okay, and Winston Santos. Vladdy is a huge pickup. He is, honestly, I'm going to put him at second and see what happens. I think that's the best spot for him. Yeah, hopefully he can do a job for us. All right, we gave up a lot, but we're going to trade away Warming Bernabel, who is a free agent in this roster, and Josh Boers for Juan Yepes, Nationals legend. He's going to come off the bench. He'll be solid for us. He's got solid contact. So, yeah, I would also like to point out that I picked up Lucan Baker out of free agency as well, who is 235, I think, on the dot. So, both of these guys are going to be in the team. Juan Yepes, as crazy as it might sound, he might start in the outfield if I can't get anyone better. Right now, we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need five more hitters just to be eligible. So we're running out of players to trade. So yeah, we're just gonna try to do what we can here. All right, we're gonna make this deal for Gavin Sheets. We have to give up a lot because we didn't have much money. So we're gonna give up Jacob Latz, Nicky Lopez, and Cal Quantrill to get Gavin Sheets, who is solid. He's gonna end up playing the outfield for us, probably left. Yeah, the hardest part about this is going to be middle infield and outfield. So I think I don't remember if I put Vlad at second base. Yeah, we'll fix everyone's positions in a second, but I do need to make some more trades. I need 4 more players just to be eligible. So we're going to be kind of cutting it close here. Might have to get some questionable players, but I think we should have enough star power to get the job done. So yeah, let's try to get these last few players in here and then go from there. All right, we give up a lot, but we're going to get Luke Raley for Sammy Cortez, who is a auto-generated free agent, Arelvis Martinez, Leandro Lopez, and Jared Kelenic. So we now have pretty much a complete team. We're just looking for 3 bench bats or a better DH. So yeah, I mean, we need 3 more hitters and we're eligible. I think this team could honestly do it. I feel like we might have just enough. So see if we can go get 3 more players and then go from there. All right, we're going to get Pedro Pajes for Aaron Zavala, JJ McDonald, and Alfonso Mesa. These 2 guys I literally just found in the free agency pool. So like I said in previous videos, just look at the free agency pool. There's always some solid pickups there. We're also going to get Gary Sanchez for Cole Winn, Eric Kidd, Declan Cronin, and Tyler Alexander. This guy was another guy, like I said, picked him up in the free agency. He was a closer, like a 66 or 67 overall. Turn him into a reliever because that's what this team needed. So yeah, we need 1 more player. These guys are just going to be on the bench, to be completely honest. So yeah, we need 1 more player and then we are officially eligible. So let's see if we can go get that last player and call it a day. All right, and this is the last deal we're going to make. We're going to get Spencer Jones for Alex Cano, Keeber Rodriguez, Jalen Beeks, and Crody Bradford. They're saying we overpaid. I don't care. We are a complete team. I don't think there's literally any trades I can make. I've got like no money left and there's really no one else available. So this is going to be the team that's going into it. Hopefully we can sneak into the playoffs and do some damage from there. So yeah. All right, I lied. We're going to make a big deal. We're going to get Yandy Diaz, who is 235 on the dot, for Alex Tanana, or Tanana, whatever that is, who, like I said, free agency pool, Gary Sanchez, Alexis Diaz, and Joe Ross. Yeah, this is the upgraded DH that we were looking for. The team is now set, pretty much, unless I find someone else that I want, but I doubt it. But I think we now have enough. So yeah, we stole 2 Blue Jays first basemen in this video. Hopefully they don't hate us forever. All right, we're at the home run derby. The team is doing pretty well. Those trades that we have made are coming to help us. Okay, so there's 3 players in here that are above 235. I don't want any of them though. I don't want Giancarlo. As good as he plays, he falls off so quickly. We are currently tied first with the Athletics. The AL West is not as strong in this game as it normally is, but Scoobs, Vlad, and Yandy Diaz. Yeah, Vladimir Guerrero is playing second base. Scoobs is here. Mackenzie Gore's here. Wish we could still have him, but obviously we cannot for the purposes of this. David Bednar doing very well, 32 saves. Keith Smith? Okay. He's 230. Do we have anyone else? Kirk, I can technically can get him. I just don't have the money for him. Yandy Diaz is here, and Rafael Devers, so that'll play. That will definitely play. I never moved him to third. Oh, he might just be playing third as a secondary third baseman. Vlad, we said. No one else. No one at third. No one at short. Anyone? I doubt we have any outfielders. Yeah, no one in the outfield. Yeah, the team's doing pretty well, though. I did draft, so we'll show the draft class in a second. I doubt I'm going to make any trades, but you never know, honestly. So, yeah. All right, we had a decent draft. This guy was the #1 ranked prospect, and he fell to us at 16, so I said, why not take a shot at him? He's not bad. Couple solid guys. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think any of them are going to be... Yeah, none of them I can actually use, but they'll be good trade value if I need to go to another year. So, yeah, I'd say this is a pretty solid draft class. Oh, wow. Actually, I lied. This is a really good draft class. I didn't even notice this 98 potential guy or this 93 potential guy. So, yeah, I would say we had a very good draft class. Hopefully, we don't need it, though. So, yeah, let's just get to the end of the season. All right, we go 95 and 67, and we get a bye. That will play. We're the 1 seed. Okay, that will definitely work. Scoobs, that is the reason why we are the #1 seed. He is absolutely disgusting. 7.9 WAR out of him. Devers with 122 runs. He did a hell of a job. David Bednar, delivery man. Scoobs, Cy Young, and MVP. That is what I'm talking. That's what we need. And the craziest part is, believe it or not, all of these guys are eligible for the challenge. As crazy as that sounds, what about the NL? I'm sorry. Connor Norby, second for MVP. Hell yeah, Connor Norby. Good for you, man. Shout out to him. The team did very well. Yandy Diaz was a phenomenal pickup for us, even though he only had a 1 WAR. We'll ignore that, though. 6-6 out of Vlad playing second base. That will work. 3-9 from O'Neal Cruz. 3-3 from Wilson Contreras, who is playing shortstop, by the way, if you can't tell. Devers with a 2-4. Pasquantino with a 2. Diaz with a 1. Oh, wow. I mean, these guys, yeah. Yikes. It is what it is, though. I mean, we have a lot of guys playing positions they're not really supposed to be playing, so, I mean, I don't mind. 3 guys with 15 wins, we'll take that. Only 1 with 10 losses. David Bednar with 53 saves, that will definitely play. We did blow a lot of games, though, so not ideal, but that's fine. Scoob 7-9 carried us all the way here. 2-9 out of Brandon Woodruff, who actually went up in overall. Bailey Ober with a 2, Rodon with a 1-8, who has stayed at the same overall, that's fine. Bednar with a 1-3, Robert Garcia with a 1-2, Felix Bautista 1-1, Swanson with a 1. Kumar Rocker, not very good, but you know what? He went up in overall, and this is, like I said, another guy that we picked up from the free agent pool who has gone up only 1 overall, but that's fine. The team is looking good. I'm going to make sure all of our guys are here, and then we will hop into the playoffs. All right, we're taking on the Athletics. It looks like they made some moves. Bubik versus Scoobs. Loss. Rodon versus Rodriguez. W. Woodruff versus Springs. W. Ober versus Aaron Savale. Is a W, so kind of scary. We only won those games by 1. I'm going to go fix our rotation, and then we'll hop in against the Yankees. Hopefully we can do a job. All right, we're taking on the Yankees. Scoobs versus Schlittler. W. Rodon versus Cole. W. Come on. Woodruff versus Freed. Loss. Ober versus Schlittler. W. Come on. Rocker versus Weathers to move on. It's going to be a loss. Scoobs versus Cole. W. We're moving on to take on the Dodgers. We knew they were going to be coming. So, yeah, let's go fix the rotation and see if we can take down the Dodgers. All right, World Series against the Dodgers. Scoobs versus Ohtani. It's a loss. Rodon versus Yamamoto. W. Woodruff versus Snell. Loss. Come on. Ober versus Glasnow. W. Come on. Rocker versus Sheehan to take the swing. Is a W. We are 1 win away with 2 games left. I'm not going to go through each player one by one, but as you guys can see, I'm going to do it semi-slowly so you guys can see everyone is 235 or higher. Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's really not much else to say. I would just like to point out that this has nothing to do with body shaming, nothing like that. This is just because, you know, they are bigger, and a lot of them are, like, taller as well. Like O'Neal Cruz is 248, but he is a human freak. Like, he is athletically insane. You know what I mean? And I think that's kind of like the beauty of this. You got 6'8", 285. You know what I mean? Like, it has nothing to do with that. It's mainly just that they have a higher weight. I don't know if that makes sense. I just didn't want to offend anyone. So, yeah, we have 2 games to get 1 win. I'll see you guys in Game 6. All right, we are on the road for this Game 6. We got Scoobs on the bump. That's the man we want. We get 1 early. Scoobs, I need you to just pitch lights out. Come on. He's going to immediately give up 2 runs. Come on. You were the MVP for a reason. Show it, dude. Come on. If this game isn't close, that might be it for Scoobs. If he gives up 1 more run, he's out of here. Okay, never mind. We come back a little bit. Come on, defense. I need you guys to work here. Come on. Offense? Nope. Okay. Scoobs is done. Wow, he is out of energy already. We're gonna go with Quintero. Not completely throwing in the towel, but if we can get out of a jam, we can get out of this. Yes. Offense, I need you guys to start clicking here. And we're going to give up a 2-run shot. They've got a 3-run lead. Can we cut it down? It's not looking like it. Okay, come on, please. Offense doesn't put up anything. We're going to let Quintero rock out. Come on, if someone gets on base, I'll hop in. Ground out. Okay, someone got on base. We'll take a chance here. We'll take a chance here. Vinny Pasquantino at the plate. They've got Jack Dreyer, so it's going to be a lefty-lefty situation. See if we can do a job. Dodgers are here after a 107-win season. Obviously, us with 95. They're about 12 games better, but it doesn't matter when you get to the playoffs. We've seen that many, many times throughout all of the videos we've ever made. Vinny Pasquantino is elite in the postseason right now. Come on. 0 for 3, so he's due. Is that going to stay fair? Please stay fair. It's going to be just foul. All right, we needed that. We needed that one, unfortunately. Come on. Not over yet, though. That is a terrible pitch to swing at. All right, it's going to be a quick 0-2. It's not looking too great here. Come on. Nice little single somewhere. And that's going to be double play ball to end the game. All right. See you guys in Game 7. We need to do a job here. All right, Game 7, we're on the road again, obviously. We are going to have Carlos Rodon on the bump, who's been solid for us, but we need to do a job. We're gonna throw O'Neal Cruz in the 1. They've got a lefty on the bump. That's the only problem. It is what it is. We're gonna leave the rest of the lineup the way it is. Come on, offense, get something going early. We put up 2 in the first. Now Rodon, throw up a 0. Yes, that's what I like to see. Offense, yes, another 2. Beautiful work. Come on. There we go. Come on. Offense, just keep clicking. Rodon, just have a day. Yes. Have a day. Come on. That'll work. That will work. Can't be letting up. Yes. The huge double play. Second one of the game. Way to get out of that, Rodon. Come on. Yes, dude. He's going to give up 1. Okay, he's done. We are going to go Matt Swanson here. See if he can get me an out. Oh my god. Okay. We need 2 outs here. We're going to go to our closer, David Bednar. Just get me 2 outs. 1, 2. We're hopping in. We have a 4-2 lead. Mookie Betts at the plate. Mr. 300. Come on. David Bednar, I just need 1 more out, and we are World Series champions. I mean, the offense... phenomenal first 2 innings and then nothing else after. Carlos Rodon, great job from him. I maybe should have pulled him a little bit earlier, but it's okay because we should be able to get this job done. If I give up 2 runs here, then I'm probably never going to play this game again. Yeah, that's there. That's there. Come on. Come on. Give that to me, please. No! Wow, okay. That was barely off. There we go. Come on, 1 more. Come on. I want the ABS walk-off, please. Just once. Make a play. Wilson Contreras, the shortstop. We get the final out, and we win the World Series. David Bednar gets it done on the bump. Rodon, hell of a game. That is what I like to see. 7.2, gave up 2 at the end. I mean, I probably should have pulled him. That's on me. But it is what it is. We get the job done. David Bednar, 7 saves in the postseason. O'Neal Cruz, 1 for 4 with a double. And I like to believe that he got a leadoff double to start the game, and that's why we scored 2. Did he? Maybe, maybe not. But we got it done, so it doesn't matter. Great postseason from us. Yandy Diaz, World Series MVP, Vinny Pasquantino, playoff MVP. So Yandy Diaz was the correct pickup at the whenever we got him. Vladdy was second. Wow, Vladdy almost went back-to-back. That would have been crazy. Yeah, we got it done, though. That's going to be it for this one. Thank you guys, as always, for watching. Stay tuned for the next one. And peace.